Good morning, guys. So today is a vlog day and today is Monday the 9th, I believe, of April, and it is like 8:33 or something. That should be about right. And this video, as you would have been able to work out by the title, is a 24-hour readathon. Now here's the catch though. I actually started this readathon last night at midnight. That was like my designated time to start, but I had a headache and I fell asleep, and it's now 8:30 and I haven't read anything. And I had all these big plans. I was like, yep, I'm gonna read till like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, go to sleep, wake up at 7, start reading, it's gonna be good. But I've decided to go from 8:45, 9 o'clock this morning till midnight tonight. How many hours is that? 9, 10, 11, 12. 15-hour readathon is what we're doing. Anyways, so I've got 4 books here. I may end up doing this till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning though, so you never know. But I've got 4 books here. 2 of them are like backups in case I run out of books, but the first 2, basically the reason why I'm doing this, it's not one of those actual proper readathons that are put on by anyone. My lovely, lovely, lovely boyfriend has promised to buy me roller skates if I can read 2 novels in 24 hours, and he has chosen the 2 novels out of my bookshelf that I have to read. So the first one that I will be reading will be Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Also, how pretty is this cover? I really like this. I think it looks so nice. So I bought this the other day and I haven't read it yet, obviously. I don't know anything about this. Like, I don't think I've even read the back. Well, the back doesn't really tell you much about it. Yeah, no, it doesn't tell you anything about it on the back. Anyway, so I'm actually really looking forward to reading this, and this one is 286 pages, this one. The other book that he chose for me is longer, so he chose me a smaller book and a longer book, and my brother helped choose because he said to Galen that maybe a standalone plus something from a series. So the second one is Six of Crows, now by Leigh Bardugo, obviously. This one is 491 pages. So what does that make? A total of 760 pages? I don't know, something like that. There's over 700 pages that I've got here. Which actually I'm pretty keen about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty keen about that. If I still have time and I want a shorter book, I have 2 more options here. So the first one is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. Magnus. Also, it's got red pages, how cool is that? I read the little sampler of it on my Kindle and I really liked it, and I've heard a lot about it and I'd like to know what happens in the end. And then I bought this one the other day. Now, don't stab me, but I have not read the Harry Potter series. I know, but I own it, or I own most of it. I think I'm missing 2 books. I got them secondhand, and I don't know. I just didn't get the other 2 books. I think I'm missing 4 and 7 or something. But I bought the Ravenclaw version of the Philosopher's Stone, which I wanted when it first came out, but I never got it because it was originally quite expensive when they first came out. But I got this one for $16 in Big W, and it's the hardback with the little strappy pages. I just think it's so cool with its blue pages. Oh, it's just so pretty. Look at that. Oh yes, and a blue page. Anyway, I really like this copy of it because, yeah, otherwise I was just going to read Dad's because he's got the really old ones, but I now have my own of the my first ever own book that is new in the Harry Potter series. So those are the 4 books, well, 2 books that I'm definitely going to get to and 2 books that I may or may not get to because if I don't get Harry Potter, I'm reading it in New Zealand anyways. Alright, I am going to read a couple of chapters, go and have some breakfast, read a few more chapters, and see if I can finish Turtles All the Way Down by lunchtime, so see how we do. Hey guys, so it is now 12:26 and I have just finished Turtles All the Way Down. So I was hoping I'd finish it a little bit sooner, like half an hour sooner, but I'm not mad at all. And I've just gotten the Six of Crows audiobook up because I'm going to now get dressed because it's now past midday and I'm still in bed in my pajamas and I still haven't eaten anything. So I'm going to get dressed, eat some food and listen to the audiobook, and then I'll just swap back to the actual book. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm now dressed, as you can tell. I'm not wearing my glasses though because I'm a little bit lazy and they're up in my room and I don't want to go up and get them, so yeah. My hair obviously was in a ponytail last night and a plait, so it's looking a bit crazy. But that is okay, we'll just tuck it behind my ear and pretend it doesn't exist. So my outfit, I'm wearing this Hogwarts shirt, thought it was quite fitting for a readathon. And this is actually from JJ's, and they've got it in store at the moment. It's got this little HP thingy on it, Hogwarts, and then the logo. And these cute little sleeves, I really like these, they're little spots. And then I'm wearing mum jeans too, and orange socks. These jeans though, they're called mom jeans. I was looking all day yesterday for a pair of boyfriend style jeans because I really wanted a pair, but all the ones I tried on just looked really bad. So I think like they all kind of looked like skinny jeans with loose ankles. I thought it looked really weird. I think they'd work if you were really quite thin and you didn't have much in the way of thighs, hips and bum. But because I've got that, it didn't quite work. But I found these ones actually at Target. These are just a size 8. So I'm usually either a 6 or an 8 in pants. And the 6 in these, they were just a bit slim around the legs and thighs, which is not what I was looking for. So I went up a size, which they're okay on the waist. I could probably wear these with a belt, but that's okay. But then they're just not quite as slim on the legs. And they've got these cool like rips on the knees. I've never had ripped jeans before, so I'm very pleased. Anyway, I made myself some Cocoa Pops and I'm listening to the audiobook currently, and I've made a deal with myself. When I get to page 200 of Six of Crows, I can have a piano break, so yeah. Hey guys, so I forgot to film a wrap up, so I've decided to do it now on Wednesday morning. Now this readathon was on Monday and I'm in my pajamas still. It's not even morning, I think it's like 1 o'clock, so but I'm still in my pajamas, but it's too hot and I know that these are long sleeves, but it's too hot to like physically get dressed, so I'm just gonna stay in what I'm wearing because I'm lazy. So you may be able to see behind me right there, I won the challenge. So I'll get one done. I got these babies. So these are, they are the, what are they called? They are by Crazy Skates. They are the Disco Glam roller skates in the boot as opposed to a shoe. They've got these cute little wheels. They're like this candy pink and it's sparkly. And then the shoe is sparkly pink with a sparkly silver tongue that says Glam Crazy on the thing. And it's got a sparkly white stopper, toe stop, brake thing. I think they are really cool. So the laces, they're white, but they have silver sparkles through them. You can't really see that, but they are so awesome. Reading wrap up after all that. Where are my books? So the first book I read was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This one I started at about 9 o'clock. Or maybe it was 8:45. No, it was more towards 9 o'clock because I flopped around a bit. And I stopped for an hour break at 10 till 11. Yeah, that is right. Sorry, I'm just trying to do my maths, but yeah, 10, it was a bit after 10, it was probably 10:15 till about 11 o'clock. I was watching YouTube and then I came back to this and I finished this by about 12:30ish. So this book took me 2.5 hours to read, and I use this website called readinglength.com, and that tells you how long it's going to take to read, and I always put in a lower reading speed than what I actually am, so then I get all excited when I finish it sooner. But I put it in at, I think, 350 words per minute, and it still said about 3 hours, so I'm pretty pleased that it took me 2.5. But this book isn't too long, it's only 280 something. 286 pages. But I really liked this. There were a couple of things in here where I was a bit like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but basically it's about this character called Azza, and she's got this friend Daisy, and Daisy writes fan fiction about Star Wars because she's absolutely obsessed, and Azza is like mentally ill. And then she meets, well, she already knew Davis. Davis was one of her childhood friends, and his dad dies. Like, that's basically pretty much in the blurb anyway. But some of the things I was just, oh, I wish it didn't happen that way. But anyway, so I'd probably give this one, I did like it. I gave it 4 on Goodreads, but I think in real life I'd give it probably, probably about a 4. Yeah, that's probably about right. The second book I read was 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I think this was too hyped, honestly, because I was so prepared for it to be absolutely amazing. I liked it, I definitely liked it, but I feel like it might have just been a little bit too hyped for it. And so I came in with too high expectations and came out being like, eh. I mean, it was a good book, don't get me wrong. But I loved the world, I loved the plot line, I loved the story. But although I loved it, I didn't feel that much connection to it. You know, with some books you read and you feel such connection to characters that you, like, you know, you just need to know what happens next, you know, you can't have anything bad happen to that character because they are your baby. But with this, I didn't feel that connection to the characters, unfortunately. I mean, I would have to say my favourite character was Inej. She's just so, like, I don't know, just something about her. I just really like her. But I didn't feel connected to any one character. Maybe if I read it again, maybe I'll feel more connection if I read it a second time if I reread. But as it stands, I did not feel that much connection to the characters. It was just, to me, a good book with a good storyline that I liked. So those were the only 2 stories that I read. I started 6 of Crows while I was eating my lunch, so it would have been about 12:30. Just after I finished Turtles All the Way Down, I put the audiobook on so I could get through the first chapter or 2 while making my lunch and eating my lunch. And then I swapped over to the book for a bit. And I finished it quite late, actually. So Galen came to pick me up after work, and he got here around 3:30. So I'd only been reading it for not that long. Because audiobooks obviously take a really long time to get through. Even at double speed, but that's okay. So at 3:30 I was up to part 5, so there was only 2 parts left. So when we got to the roller skating shop, I had 100 pages left. Like, I knew that I'd finish this book, and he knew I would too, so that's why we went and bought the roller skates Monday night. And then on the ride home, I was left with 1 chapter when we got back, and so I just read that 1 chapter and I was finished. Easy peasy, no problems. Yeah, so that was pretty, I mean, I liked it. I liked both the books that I chose, or that Galen chose. Thank you for watching this vlog, 24-hour readathon vlog. I'm sorry that I kind of like stopped vlogging in the middle of the day, but oh well. Anyways, have a great day and keep on reading on.